GatorFN says, my coffee is ready, you can actually start now. Okay, I guess since we have his approval. We made it! Alright, we got Brazil again versus Greece. I do remember Brits causing some OOS during the early patch testing, so perhaps there was the Brits. There's a chance that it's the Brits. So just the usual Greeks on a water map. Huge advantage. Alright, just letting stream chat know that the game's fine. Right, getting that early dock for Greece. Very smart move, as Greece can create fishing boats over time for free, just like Ottoman settlers. I wonder if we can actually see them. No, we can't see in queue. We got no UI. Right, let's see Brazil's deck here, if he's running the double explorer strat. He does not have a deck selected just yet. Let's just see Outlaw's deck. He's running 3 villages, lots of fish things. He is running the Mamluks, that's a good card for Greeks, but he does not have the fire ship card, which is quite interesting. That's a very, very powerful card for the Greeks to get essentially 2 free barracks for sailors from the sea, as well as having a great dominating pressure. Right, so Brazil's about to get the 95 wood treasure over here. There's a XP treasure here. Spotting the tomahawk. Right, that will be the treasure for Brazil. Now remember, the Jesuit priests are the Brazilian special unit, and Brazil also gets to start with. They can. Oh, will he be able to snatch this? Will he be able to snatch this? He gets the notification, maybe he can steal. No, he doesn't look. He does see it. He is going to steal it. He steals it.
I am TFL.
He steals it like a boss. Alright, that's why I got a shift click. Make sure you get the treasures after you kill him. Going for the rifleman, maybe? No. Right, so Jesuit Priest, as I was saying, start for Brazil. It's their kind of ability. They can build churches, trade posts, and town center, as well as heal units, so they're pretty nice units. They also have a bonus against treasure guardians, as you can see, so they're perfect to go alongside your explorer, helping him build its buildings much faster, as well as healing him. Right after, as you can see, he is healing the explorer now very fast. So you can keep going treasure hunting for quite a while thanks to that. We got a 90 food treasure here.
Yes.
Does Greece have?
Yes.
All right. I believe. Yeah, I was right. Gather some more resources from treasures, then other explorers cannot die. Yep, there we go. Right, so Greece has completely switched over to wood and coin with just 1 villager on hunts. So yeah, we can definitely expect a second dock to come up pretty soon, as well as a caserne. So hopefully we'll see a better Greek strategy here, because so far people have either been focusing fully land or water. Maybe we can see a double army roster with both sailors coming in and, well, perhaps Macemen or Musks that will be able to kind of just do the anti-cav job for the sailors, making a very, very strong army composition. Going back on coin here. No, food, okay. First one to age up will be Brazil, getting the free agricultural wagon and the 500 food crate. Pretty standard. So Brazil's interesting ability is getting free agricultural wagons on every age up, which can be transformed into a mill or a plantation. Given that plantations do unlock at age 3, the only choice right now is a mill. But the interesting thing is that the market cannot upgrade hunt gathering, so there's no hunting dogs tech, but rather you can boost the gather rates from mills. So on top of the techs you already have inside the mills, you can boost them further with the market. So the Brazilian mills are quite powerful. So Greece already has 6 fishing boats. I believe he aged up with the 2 fishing boats from the docks. As we can see, these 2 are rather near this home city flag, yep. So I'm assuming he aged up with that. He doesn't really have any other buildings he can age up with anyway, so yes, it must be the docks. Getting the 700 wood crate here. I'm guessing he'll be getting the second dock. He really should, because Greece needs that second dock as soon as possible for an eco boost, which is quite significant. Also, perhaps getting the boosts for fishing boat gather rates. We got more houses going down. Trade post coming down for Brazil. Casson here. Did not notice that before. That's good to see. So we will be seeing some units coming out from the barracks. We got the locks coming up. Let's see if he builds a fire ship. Right, we got Seamen versus Musketeers here. Seamen aren't too powerful, but they are very good anti-cav units, especially in hand mode. So Seamen alongside with sailors would be a very powerful combination, because hussars are the best counter for sailors, and yeah, wrong deck. We did realize no fire ships, so that's probably the case. We'll just laugh in his face. Right, a little fight going on here. Got plenty of salmon down. 90 HP versus 150 HP. Brazil could probably push the salmon here. Salmon aren't that powerful, whereas the musketeers hit harder and can live longer. I'm still waiting for a fire ship to pop out at any second for sailors. We got some clefts coming in from the 6 cleft shipment. Looks like he failed to bring his home city point there. Nearly mature. I really don't understand these treasures, why they always are harder to obtain even though they're not as great as, say, resource crates, in my opinion at least. 135 XP over here with 90 food still being untouched. The bigger treasures of the map. So, Blue seems to be quite hesitant in entering the opponent base here. The Jesuit priest doing its job with healing the units. That's a great move by Brazil, making sure that every soldier is at its best. Although we do have some skirmishers now, so he needs to be careful. Right. Some more houses that are yet to be built, but shift-click error, the usual with they're just chopping wood. Market coming up. Alright, we got the musketeers going around this base, actually. Where Blue is pushing at this exact same time, so yeah, Red notices with his trade post probably going back to defend his colony. Alright, Villager finally realizes the houses he should have built 10 ages ago. Really expecting some fire ships. We're just waiting for those fire ships. Lots of coin focus here. Boarding the fishing boats, that's a Greek ability. Right, let's just check Brazilian deck. Lots of age 2 and 3 focus. We even got hospital wagons and stuff here too. Ooh, the fishing boats will be caught. If he can kill it right there, it will be a big hit on the Greek army. Brazil is proceeding to siege the docks. However, these fishing boats will be unloading the army on his shores, so he needs to be careful about that. Here we go. Fishing boats are at the shore. There we go. He unloads. Docks already about to die, but the units are coming in. 3 musketeers here alone won't be able to do anything really. He probably sees them. 1 Seaman will go down. He still does not respond. He does now. Okay, those units will go down. Retreating his units back. Volunteers could be good against the Seaman. I believe they're heavy infantry. Yes, they are. They're pretty weak units with 90 HP, so even volunteers should be able to deal with them rather easily. It does need some hussars, though. With volunteers and hussars, Brazil should be quite powerful against this composition. A lot of musketeers outnumbering Blue's army here. However, he does counter with Klepts with 21 range, so he should really be looking for the range advantage here. The Jesuit priest does go down. He can be trained from churches again, so it's not a big deal. 5 Klepts coming in from the other side. Looks like they will be going down for free. Yes, Outlaw does not save them in time, so they do just run into the enemy. No fire ships yet, I believe. Yep, no fire ships. That's going to be a hit. Let's look back at the Greek stuff. So we do have the mercenary stuff, the mercenary ships, and some combat. Alright, Klepts will be taking down the musketeers down quite fast, especially with the Castle kind of providing backup. Outlaw does age up. Let's see if he got the fire ship age up. Yes, he did, from the docks. He will now be able to train sailors, and considering Brazil's full musketeer composition, sailors will be destroying this army once it is out. Alright, Caston getting the aggro of 2 musketeers. Caper does take them back in time to safety. Alright, Caper really needs some hussars soon, or they will be in trouble. You should see the fire ships now. Oh no. Losing 1 unit. Right. So yeah, he's not moving his stuff yet. He says okay. Another mill coming down. Interesting, very interesting. I would really recommend him to build this much near his town center, like here or even here. Right now, that's essentially in the line of pathing for the enemy army to enter his base, and pretty far from the town center, so I'd assume about 2 would be lost in this trek from here to here. Right, so fire ships are idling, not gathering any resources or training units, so that's a bit of a waste. The Greek villagers are gathering, going all the way down there, trying to get the farther away mines first, which is a smart idea, so then you can gather quite safely once the fairways are depleted. So mule artillery is coming in. That's going to be big for Greece, being able to get units from quite afar quite effectively, although they are pretty weak artillery units with only 100 hit points. So I cannot stress how important it is that Brazil gets some hussars, and we got some villages idling, but there's a mine here, a bit safer even. Right, so Outlaw is not making a move just yet. I'm assuming he's going to be massing. Fishing boats going forward. Fire ships now at the shore, probably training sailors. That's good. Musketeer mass moving now. Right, we got Mamluks in. Oh boy, that's going to be big. And now, yep, some sailors are out. Things do not look great for Brazil with only the few musketeers they have. Right, so the Mamluks is what the Outlaws was waiting for. And with the Mamluks in, the sailors are also coming to join the army. So I'm assuming once the rest of the sailors are here, perhaps more mule artillery is coming, who knows, perhaps more units are being trained in the barracks. So once they're ready, Outlaw will probably make his move. This trade post might have Sight of the Mamluks. So let's see if he can see and prepare a counter for it. But things really do not look too great, with lots and lots of skirmishers and sailors, which are also skirmishers, joining the battle with a very, very tanky front. More population coming down, so Outlaw does intend to stack a few more units, it seems. Alright, we got about 15 sailors at the moment. 5, 5, 5, and a few more. We got a fueled hospital wagon, so CaperBR did send his surgeon card. Let's give a quick look at his deck again. I would say the pikes could have been better. At the moment, he does need units quite bad. He is trying to heal up his units though. That's still a good move. Closing the gap as his Jesuit priest was killed. Maybe if the priest wasn't killed, he wouldn't send that card. Right, so the mule artillery look like, yep, they're gonna be attacking the trade route. Looks like the trade route just got upgraded to a stagecoach. That's pretty big. If Caper can defend, he will have some resources coming in. He is now Capsule Age. Mule Artillery 1 will be going down for sure. The Mamluks are going in for a raid, it seems, so that's going to be quite big. Right, Musketeers don't really stand much of a chance against this mass of skirmishers. Right, so the Mamluk are going around, and looks like they will see this big mine, but the outpost is right over there, so CaperBR is able to go back to safety quite quickly. So we got some boyards here, anti-cav and anti-artillery. So even if Caper goes for some hussars now, it's a bit too late. We got a lot of musketeers out still, and looks like they've been upgraded as he aged up. Taking 3 damage as they are going around. Stable going down for Brazil. Mamluks are now joining the fight. Mule artillery also focusing the infantry. More sailmen and sailors joining the fight. Red's army is essentially wiped at this point, with Blue still having a huge army. GG call from CaperBR as his army and pretty much buildings are wiped.